I was having a conversation this week with some people from Coast, and they're talking about genies and all this nonsense.
Bro, don't ever think it's nonsense. Bro, guys
Maybe
be out.
believe in that shit.
Remember Florida in Coast? Florida pale Mamangina. Bro, you're just dancing with a babe. She's like, nini, hiyo, wafanya vipi wewe? On the dance floor. You know that tarab shit. And then she just walks away and turns into a cat.
Stop.
Uko kwenye Florida wewe.
Yo!
Wait, funny enough, they mentioned
the
cats.
same
They mentioned
shit.
cats, right?
Bruh.
So let me ask you a question, right? Let me ask, there's 1, 2, 3, 7 of us. How many people in there believe in like genies?
Me, 100%.
1, 2, 3. I think Andy's right. I think that night running is a fetish.
Exhibitionism plus, you know.
Have you guys ever heard of that
On
guy
wheels.
who was have you guys ever heard of that guy who was running solo at night?
No?
He's running, then he's hearing pa 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 pa. Then he's like, who's this guy who's
I
following
already
me?
see where this is going.
Same.
No. No, you need to attend that Dave Chappelle special because you're going to need to write some material.
Everything today seems to be moving online. As you seek ways to transform your business, you realize getting a website could be a good first step. What if I told you that you could build a stunning business website on your own? Odoo is a suite of applications designed to cover every aspect of your business, and the AI-powered Odoo website builder will help you to quickly create your website in 4 simple steps. Imagine just keying in on your industry and business objectives, then getting a stunning website with pre-selected images and building blocks which you can customize to your liking. Gone are the days of complicated code and endless design revisions. Mind-blowing, isn't it? Customizing the website is as easy as dragging and dropping blocks, but sometimes you may totally lack the inspiration to formulate the best communicating message on your website. That's where Odoo's integration with ChatGPT comes in to help you transform or generate relevant text for your business. When you select a pre-written text, you can modify the length of the text and tone used. You can also generate content simply as you would on ChatGPT. Just write your prompt and refine it based on the desired text. Remember, your first app on Odoo is free for life, including hosting and support, so you can take advantage of Odoo's AI-powered website builder to build your website for your business.
The mics are blood clot open. Check.
Select accent for the podcast.
Calvin always late. Wow, this is the mics are open, episode 262, 261. Does anyone care?
Yo, we're recording, bro.
261.
I have so much data.
Wait. My name's G Money.
And the young.
Ashley!
Big C.
First of all, I'm happy we're all together.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back, Andy.
Thank you,
We
bro.
were sorely missed, not just by us, but by all of the people who mess with the podcast as well. So it's good to see you back, brother.
Missed you all too, man.
Good to have you back. Good to hear you back on air as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Mid-morning sound amazing again.
Yeah,
Save your
fresh playlist
morning.
and that.
Yeah, man. So big up yourself, man. But
Thank
you
you,
know,
bro.
the thing with Andy's show, right? I've realized he's probably the only presenter on that station nowadays who changes his music completely.
Nah, you can't just air me out like that.
So, all right, I don't care. So basically, for me, you know how we used to change the playlist? I don't do that anymore. I just play whatever's in front of me. Him, you can hear, like, today I heard him play some Valiant and Dexter Daps. You like that song because you've been playing it for a while. That will never be on my playlist.
100.
But it's there, you can play it, bro.
Yeah, but I don't have the... anyway, we'll talk about that later.
Actually,
You know what?
some songs I add to the system, I have you in mind.
Right.
I'm like, I know G-Money would love this. It's just that you scare the producer so much. I don't think he'd want to risk a lot and put a song in and then, yeah, producer Dan, get in here.
I wish
What
he
is
would.
this?
But I saw you guys, man. There's a collaborative post you guys posted up this week. That was
Who?
very dope. At Homeboys Radio.
Who's that?
And who?
Like, I saw you and... Is that your HR? She did a collaborative post.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what you're
That is
talking about.
so cool.
I didn't even know we had one.
Wow, now
That was
take it.
anyway, back on that tip. So I come with a lot of data. So we did say we celebrated 5 years of the podcast, right?
Yeah.
And okay, well, my math is not like math is math, right? But we have 473 episodes in 5 years.
So that's like
a
almost
good-
100 a year. It's almost
Yeah.
two
Yeah,
play-
yeah.
That's not bad.
That's not bad, right?
Yeah.
Like it's actually really, really dope. And I was just like,
collectively.
collectively.
Between them,
the
one
minisodes
episode,
there.
yeah.
Yes. But what was interesting is just like looking at our score, right? Our engagement score is actually pretty good. But what I want us to do is like push it up.
Okay.
Up.
Engagement
Yeah.
in terms of like comments and all this
Comments
stuff.
and everything, right? And this is just on Spotify, by the way. We've got a good score, which is actually 60%.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So a lot of guys are like always commenting and everything.
Right,
and
right,
also,
right.
in terms of like, bruh, and by the way, shout going out to everybody who listens to us on Spotify. In terms of like our audience and community, we've got easily the largest.
That's dope.
Yep.
Community, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we have to make sure
254.
we have to make sure that we keep on servicing them, make sure that they keep on happy, and take their feedback as well, like we did a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
We're not too big headed to ignore what people say. So yeah, it's good.
I saw them coming for us in the comment section.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, but it's good you addressed it.
But it's good, man, for real. Guys, I've two things have happened this week. Yesterday, a couple of days ago, I tweeted something saying, I'm going to begin the podcast by saying, yo, I have a friend who, you know, whenever you start that, it's like, if you're a friend of a podcaster, you are content.
Facts.
But that story,
Guys, sometimes you have to sugarcoat some things. It's hard for us to make some connections out there because everybody is afraid of being content. But anyway,
I love
it's a good filter.
Bro,
it's a good filter.
my hairdresser, by the way,
Oh yeah, she told me to.
She sent you a message as well.
Yeah, no, she actually sent me and told me when you're coming back for your next appointment, you make sure you drag Calvin here physically. So I was there just early this week and I was empty-handed, so I had some questions to answer. That I couldn't. Yeah.
But shout going out to her, and you know we spoke about her.
Yeah.
On the podcast
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
She says someone from Australia sent her the message of us guys speaking about her.
Damn.
I feel that this podcast is very racist.
Why?
Bro,
Man,
talk
you
to
guys
us
like-
once you go to Turkey.
Yeah.
Can we stop talking about hair? I have none, right? You know, can we not talk about hair until I come back from Turkey?
Okay.
A lot of people are really caught onto that and are telling me that I should get the hair transplant
Yeah, man.
when I go to
What
Turkey.
else? Like, if you don't like it, you can shave it as you always do.
Yeah, but it'll grow
What did
back
you say were
then.
your options?
I'm going to Turkey, so I can either just go to Turkey as a tourist or go and get a hair transplant while I'm there.
Everybody knows you're not going to get a hair transplant. We all know that.
I hope
you're just
you
gonna go and blow some money.
It's it's cheaper than it is over here, right? Like, we can
Crowdfund.
for it.
Yeah.
Like, but anyway, like, fam, just do it.
For why?
He's not gonna do it.
No, like,
He's just
for
playing around
fam,
with you guys.
Do it. Just
Okay,
to
Nike.
see how you will look with hair. But like, I know you remember. Don't do it for us. But anyway, if you feel like you want to do it, do it.
I'm going to Turkey for a wedding, guys.
I like how you guys argue like a couple.
It's beautiful. It's cute.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
cute.
Now he's
Did you
pissed.
say cutiful?
Like
That's
just do whatever
Beautiful.
you want.
Ashley, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah? I feel like I mean, we've welcomed Andy back and Calvin's still mad. How are you? How is Ashley?
I'm whoa.
The pressure.
Okay.
The pressure.
I don't know what to say
How's
now.
life?
It's lifing. Life is
Oh,
lifing. I'm
man.
looking for a sugar daddy still
Bruh.
without the sugar. Yeah, I'm good, guys. I'm
Yeah,
fine.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Like, Kwani, how is this search going? You've never found a sugar daddy ever.
I
since you
know.
started
That's the
searching.
problem. That's why it's
the
just
problem
okay.
is you need to not look.
I haven't been looking. That's the problem.
No. Don't look, because if you look, you won't find it.
There's actually a TikTok that I saw that shows. Let me break this. Sorry, it might
Or
be a little bit loud.
I think
You
Was
think
it a
mine?
places to find
Aha.
the most
Listen to this.
eligible bachelors?
Yeah.
So where's the where?
So, where to meet high value men, Nairobi edition. The Daily Cafe during the day or early
By
evenings.
the way, I went there for the first time.
Sorry,
It's
you'll,
quite.
you'll find
nice.
Humani
Very
and
nice.
company
No,
over there.
See already.
Now that I found it.
Okay,
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
Baladi restaurant during lunch or late
Where's that?
afternoon.
Where's
Baladi is nice.
Hallingham sides, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Turkish, I think.
Yeah. There's La Grenier, of course.
course,
You remember when we used to have dates
Yeah,
there?
we used to.
For breakfast or brunch. There's Artisan Blend Cafe, which is brunch and during the
Where's
day.
that?
Artisan, I'm not too sure.
No,
I'd have
Baladi
to
is
confirm.
Syrian. Yeah.
There's Alloy Bar, which I've never
Alloy.
been.
I've been to Aloha.
Evenings and weekends.
Never been.
And there's the
Cigar
Vanguard Lounge.
And the?
A
Vanguard?
Vanguard. Yeah.
That's the one. That's your friend's
Evenings and weekends.
one. Vanguard.
What?
Or Pramuk.
Vanguard.
Yeah.
Vanguard,
Okay.
Pramuk.
Yeah.
Pramuk.
Not
what's
bad.
friends?
The wine and bottle, lunch and evening. Windsor, I mean, you're only getting in there if you have membership. And yeah, that's the last one. So I've sent it to my girlies and I was just like, when are we hitting this spot so that we can, we can
No,
switch
actually, I
up our
don't think
lives.
these are your
But
people.
anyway, so
I don't think this because Kwani, for how long have you been on the hunt for sugar daddy?
Yeah.
Exactly. So I don't think they are the issue. I don't think you really want them. Deep
It's a me
down.
problem.
Deep down.
Say less. But I'll
Yeah,
still go to the
yeah.
location. So if you want to meet me, just come buy me a bottle of wine or a glass. We're doing bottles of wine now.
Ahmad, do you think maybe you're looking for a particular person in them? Like, yeah, you're nice, but you're not him.
Probably. I think I may want to settle at the end of this year, honestly speaking.
Oh, really?
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Birthday man TV, eh?
Yeah.
Tupige kilonch.
But at least you're not doing it like Vivica A. Fox.
Vivica came back at the age of 60.
Did you see that story?
No, I haven't seen that.
So
story.
Vivica, Vivica A. For the generation of like myself and maybe Austin, Vivica A. Fox was like at some
one.
Was
point,
it?
Vivica.
Yeah.
she used to even date
Vivica
50.
50
Yeah,
dated.
yeah.
Vivica was every rap model, every rapper's
Dream.
Yeah.
She's
Even
now
the
60.
game
Yeah,
said
ask
when
the
I saw
game,
Vivica
yeah.
on the front of that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now she's 60
Yeah.
and she says she wants to settle down. But she's not the same Vivica that she was.
Bro,
now
she's-
she's a bit
She's a bit
Chubby.
inflated.
Wow.
Would you smash?
Vivica,
Vivica.
now.
Yeah.
For the culture.
Then yes.
No. Right now for the culture still.
You would?
Yeah.
Have you seen her?
Tupige watu story kama the game.
I mean,
She was part of the roster.
She's still Vivica Fox, but the interesting thing was the comments saying
Let me
that
see how she looks like.
she's
right now.
She can't go on a
waited.
date now.
She's waited until now. She's waited until now to want to settle down to look for a husband when she's 60. The flip side of that is what's wrong with that? Like she's lived her best
Best
life.
life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with
And
that.
I'm sure, like they say, like there's someone for everyone.
Drake says, who wants to be 60 and alone?
No, it's 70 actually.
It's 70, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, who wants to be 70 and alone? Bruh.
But like, think about it. She's 60. She meets another guy who's 60 or 50 something or 60, whatever.
Or 70. They'll be great.
They just settle into their house, their life.
You know what? She ain't bad.
Let me
Yo,
see.
like, yo, let me ask you this. Like, would you take Vivica on a date?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you, like, hit it?
You know,
I'm sure
if the
Jimani
ener-
would.
If the energy is right,
Piga story hapa.
I have a date
I think you
tomorrow.
tapped up, bro.
Yeah.
What do you mean if the energy is right? Like, how she vibing? Yo, you saw
Jimani.
Gail.
Damn,
You
I
saw,
see
no,
the
no, 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 no.
you
still
saw
understand.
Gail
You see the
tripping on
difference?
thingy.
No, here's the thing. Here's
You
the
wouldn't
thing.
right now.
The thing, I like those sneakers, by the way.
Thanks.
Here's the
Those
thing, right?
sneakers.
The thing is about it is, and I had to tell somebody this weekend. This G that you see sitting here and G of 2007 are completely different people. So G of 2007 probably didn't have any controls, but this one does.
So,
No.
honestly, let me tell you this, right? Let me ask you this. Gail or Vivica, who are you taking out on a date?
Probably
And by
Vivica.
Gail, Gail King.
Vivica.
Really?
Yeah, isn't Gail, what's her name's friend?
Gail Oprah?
Oprah?
Yeah, they're friends.
Yeah. Gail
It's a touchy
King.
subject.
Bro, Gail King is 69. Did you see her at whoever's bash was it? Whose bash was it last week?
She looks good.
She fucking looks good.
looks
so you
really
know,
good.
Busta Rhymes was like even
So
holding her.
basically, you want some of that granny sex.
No.
Ain't no shame, Calvin. Ain't no shame.
Category.
Bro, let me tell you.
Don't keep your granny around me.
True player for
True
real.
real.
Let me tell you this. Like, if I'm at like Gail's age, right? Like, say my
No,
wife,
your age now, Gail or Vivica.
none.
Don't lie.
Bro, hip replacements are expensive.
They could afford it.
Bruh,
clearly
you just
can.
said
But
you'd
they can't be
smash
breaking hips
Vivica
every
Fox
week.
right now, bro.
You know this young man, Calvin.
Let me tell you.
Once I use some
She'll
of that.
probably be- she'll-
Once I use some of that, I'm about to clap some of those chicks. What's it called? Powerhouse. Once I use that, yo.
Oh my
Let me
god.
tell you, there was a lady, I'm on TikTok too much. There was a lady on TikTok, an older lady, who was now breaking down stories of now how her friends come and tell her stories about how these young boys take them for a round, and the next day she's going to hospital they're going to hospital. Some of them have passed out. Some of them have broken
Wow.
hips.
Bro.
So even in the comments, someone was just like, this woman is not talking about her friends. She's talking about experiences
Herself.
she's had.
Yeah,
She
exactly.
knows a bit too much. But
Exactly.
G, yo, I think there's some things you like Calvin. I agree with Calvin on something. You have to do some things for the culture, regardless of the vibes.
Right.
Because you understand, maybe you're never gonna get this chance again. For example, say I say that about Shinsia.
Right.
Like I say, yeah, I mean, I would, but depends on the vibe. And then maybe I go there and they find the vibe is not right. Bruh, I have to. If
You
it's
still have to.
yeah, I have to put that to the side with some people. There's a category, not just everyone. So I feel like there's some leeway that has to be given to some people. Like
Yeah.
Vivica.
No, I hear that.
She's got
I
to be
hear
given
that.
that leeway.
I hear that, but I don't think that I'm
Jay
driven
just
by
being
that anymore.
bloody politically correct. Vivica, when you saw that ass on the front of that double XL, like what?
But that was different though.
Yeah, I know she might have been a bit slender, but for the culture. Like,
I mean,
if you hit that and you like
there are probably women out there who want to smash me for the culture.
exactly,
Facts.
like those ones who can't get off the booth. Are they still hanging on to the booth?
Anyway, if you want to smash me for the culture,
Yo, let me tell you this.
hold on. I'm joking.
Yo, on Saturday, I'm dropping my champion daughter after the gala.
The swimming gala. Yeah.
Your daughter won gold. Continue.
Yeah.
We'll come back to it.
Okay.
Finish the story.
So anyway, I'm on Wayaki Way. I see a billboard with this guy's face. I'm like, oh, he's really playing at this gig. Bro, I recorded that thing, stopped the car, zoomed it. Then my daughter was like, do you think he's going to win? I looked at her.
We had that winner mentality in check.
Mama mentality.
All right. So let's give that some context, right? The context is there's billboards all over the city for this Amapiano versus dancehall gig tomorrow, Saturday the 1st of June. And it's been like a clash between dancehall and Amapiano. So the thing about it is, right, the funny thing about it is, I have not seen any of these billboards. But I have, if I ever doubted the power of the billboard, this has
No.
this is
Oh,
It really is reinstilled
Bruh.
it for you. Yeah, man.
billboards are still relevant.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, you have digital, whatever. Why would you get a billboard, bruh? My phone has been crazy.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Even people who have lied to who I am are like, hey, I've seen you on a billboard.
So you can't hide no more.
Trust me.
This weekend, where will you be?
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad.
Man.
Like,
I love it.
I always, and I won't lie to you, I've always been that person who's been like, billboards, whatever, who pays attention to them? But this campaign with this event has made me realize that billboard thing is still a big thing, man.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Still a big
I mean,
thing.
it's line of sight, right? In Wayaki Way, like, so you're driving up towards like...
Where is that billboard, by the way?
Opposite double... no?
Deloitte.
Is it Deloitte?
Is that
Yeah, Deloitte.
That's before ABC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going which direction? Because I need to see it before it comes
Back into
down.
Westlands.
No, going up. Going up. So it's on this side, outside that law firm, Double HM.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll look for it on the way home or
Is
I'll look for it
double
at some
or
point.
HHM.
But yeah, anyway, wherever it is, I've not seen any of them, but I know that the impact has been there. I'm looking forward to the event, man. And tell your daughter that I'm born a winner. I'll
Come
win.
on.
Bro, like, let me tell you, now that we're talking about winners, I have never, first and foremost, I was very hungover when I showed up for this thing. I'd had a
What,
very
so give
nice-
us context. What was this thing?
Father of the year.
Father of the that was
Oh,
quite
haven't I
hangover.
missed you on here?
Bro, y'all can take shit.
Missed you all
And
too,
by
man.
the way, you know, guys thought G was talking about me on that Manchester United thing. The dad, your guys,
Yeah.
your kid is being raised. Please don't ask me that shit. My kid's not being raised by no other man. I don't know who G was referring to.
Oh.
Yeah, that rant.
Oh, that was just a joke, though.
So here's the thing. So anyway, so Friday night, early kickoff things. I'm like, okay, we've got Jojo's swimming gala in the morning. So the mom is like, are you
What
gonna-"
time? What time in the AM?
It was supposed to start at 9. No, it actually did start at like 9:30. So the mom is like, so you're gonna pick her up. So I lied and said I have something that I'm doing on Saturday morning. Why? Because I needed to accommodate my activities from the previous night.
Recovery.
So wake up, fresh, drink some orange juice, figure thing, what, then go to school. I get to school, I'm over there, I'm just like, oh. First and foremost, before I went to school, on the drive to her school, I remembered I don't have glasses. Like I'm not wearing glasses. So I'm like, oh, damn, I can't stop and go back. But anyway, I go to her school, so her race has not started because I already have the schedule in which they're going to follow. Bro, when I get to her school, so her and her buddies, hi Uncle Calvin. They call me Uncle Calvin. So nice. Hi, Baba Jojo, what. I'm just waving. Then I spot her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend.
Not her ex.
The Russian kid.
The Russian kid still looking so buff. Like I just wanted to tell him, relax, bro. He's always so built. Like I need to have a conversation.
Was he racing as well?
Bro, I don't know. He didn't race, but he was in his trunks and bare-chested as always. Like I don't know what he's exhibiting. Like,
Gotta see
he's
some
just-
chest, nigga.
He's just like chest, bro. So anyway, so first and foremost, right? I noticed that my daughter's getting into that whole early teenage thing. So I noticed a lot of the young girls are just in their swimming costumes and everything. So she's 11, 12, next year, 13, like that. So she's very body conscious, right? So I asked her and her friend, why aren't you guys just rocking your costumes? You still are, like, the tops are on, but their trunks are still wearing. They're like, no, we can't. I'm like... So I notice what's going on. I'm self-aware that when that preteen, I'm just like looking at her, I'm like, interesting. You're getting more self-aware. So anyway, she chucks her two pants. She's seated over there. She comes to me. She's like, oh, I'm so anxious. You know, I woke up in the morning. I couldn't even sleep at 5. I started stretching. Like, you know, last year I chickened out. I'm like, we're not doing that. This year, bro, I'm here. You got to do it. So anyway, she sits down. She's now pointing at me. She's like, I'm next. Me, I'm still loading. She comes, hangy. She comes back. She's like, yeah, I'm next, right? So when you see me sit on the seat, the race, what? Bro, my girl dove into that goddamn thing. Hey.
She's not like you.
Listen, you fuckers can't drown me ever, okay? Fuck you.
She's not like you. She can swim.
Yo, bro, we got a fucking lifeguard in the family, fam. Like, yo, she's wild.
She'll always be with you.
Yo, always.
All you saw is a lifeguard.
Have you seen how...
Right?
You didn't see
The responsibilities have
Olympian,
become.
you know.
They've
you,
begun.
you didn't see an Olympic athlete,
Bro.
You didn't see the next,
Nah,
the female
lifeguard.
Michael. You, lifeguard.
But anyway, it was so good to see her win that shit.
You're well
Gold.
in, man.
By the way, though, people who can swim are so annoying.
Thanks.
I've decided.
What? No.
I've decided that-
Listen, why you being the Grinch? Here, finish my story and then you can whatever.
Okay, so I'll finish.
Cool. So anyway,
Stepping on your shine.
gold. Now you know she's like, it's like she's taking a shots of steroids. She's just looking like Hulk. I've won gold. I'm like, okay, so what do we do?
Mamba mentality.
I'm like, I thought we were only doing one race. This baby's like, no, I gotta go back in. I'm like, okay.
She's ready.
We're doing. Pop. She knocks it out. Silver. I'm like,
Okay.
okay. I'm like, cool. I knew that you'd wanted to probably do 2 races. Boom. She's in again for the relay.
Really?
Fam. And you know, it's like 4 of them across another.
She's got gas, bro.
She's got gas, fam. So they took silver for that.
Nice.
Bro, then there was another one in freestyle. So what? I told her, bro, chill. You've won too much. I was just like, nah.
Why are you stopping, bro?
Bro, like at that point, I was like, you know, she hadn't like had glucose, juice, water. So I was just like,
Yeah, Mamba mentality. She's tapped in. She's
bro, I was
locked
just
in,
like,
bro.
I was just like, contain your winning, bro.
She's locked
Next year
in.
we need to come back for 4. You know, like even Nini Asafa Powell and all of these guys, and all of
Jamaican sprints.
yeah. You know, at times you got to contain yourself. And also next year, if she loses,
No, unleash the beast, bro.
Whatever. She's like 10, man. She could have done. If she want to do 4, let her do 4. innit?
but anyway, like I'm like.
Are you proud?
I really am very proud. Like,
Are you proud that you can't swim?
Fuck off. You guys can. But like, let me tell you, I left that school ecstatic. I was just like, you know, like the winning. As a parent, you're proud of your whatever. Yeah, like I was just like, thank
Do you know
God.
what would be even doper though?
Like if I wasn't there,
If you actually take her for swimming lessons.
but she goes for swimming every week,
If you take her for swimming lessons.
like so that she can teach me.
if you take her, as in, don't wait for it to finish like when she collected the golds. Be the one who takes her for swimming lessons.
But-
you're such an African parent.
No, but
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, you're an African parent.
You
But
swoop in at the right time.
How often have you taken her for swimming?
Yeah,
You-
because here's the thing. Unlike you,
Only
my
when the
pool
gold
is
is
bigger.
involved.
I have a pool at my house, remember? Huh?
So you allow her to just go and swim?
No, me, by the African parent that I am, I sit by the pool and she does 1, 2, 1, 2, and I give her juice. Like that, like
Orange
that.
juice.
You get orange juice. But now after she's awakened the Tiger Wood dad,
Yeah.
Beyonce's father, Matthew. Like right now I'm about to just be waking her up. We're doing
Lens.
lanes.
Wow.
You get?
You're mad.
Then I give her steroids.
Wow.
Wow.
Haven't you guys seen the new version
didn't
of
see that
Olympics
coming.
that's coming?
Same.
That's gonna be
The doping Olympics.
doping Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you guys will be aided by something.
Yeah, you dump dope as much as you want. I think that's actually a dope idea.
Yeah, let's see what you guys are really made.
What about like when they start doing that for sex?
What's that like? But
They already doing
they already
it. They
are.
have
You've
pills.
seen the Sex Olympics? Is it
Yeah.
actually
There's one.
real?
Yeah.
Are they doping over there?
I don't know.
Like how do
I mean,
they?
they
But I've-
definitely need Viagra, no?
Oh man. It's Olympics. Actually, speed matters.
I see what you
Yeah,
did there.
yeah.
But anyway, so that's my proud dad moment. Oh man, it felt good. Like bro, like I just
Core
wanted-
memories.
I really wanted to just shit on everybody. Like
Oh,
anybody
man.
who ever said anything. Like that day you stopped me in traffic, crossed me. I'm like, who the fuck are you? Don't you know that am I taking it too far?
Yeah.
But I think that like let's keep it in that juvenile space. I think your daughter's very well adjusted. Judging just by what you post on her on your socials, she seems very, very adjusted. I know that for a fact that if your daughter found 300 million shillings, she would not hand it over to the police.
Actually, she would.
I
She
think
would?
she would.
Oh man, that one.
Yeah.
No, she ain't built like that.
Disappointed?
I really am.
Let's talk about that. So apparently, it's a true story where a
Yeah.
girl found
Okay.
approximately $300 million shillings and gave it to the police.
First and foremost, right? Let's unpack this. They said it was in a bag, 300 million. Actually, 300 million is
quite
not
heavy,
in a-
though.
It's very heavy.
No, because a million is about that.
Yeah, high. A million, you can put it in a brown whatever.
Yeah.
So now do this times 300. Bro,
It's quite a lot.
me, as in, I wasn't even shocked when I had that story for 300 million. I was like, a bag found where? Did it drop off a car or
Someone
what?
that was someone
Threw
who-
it. You know, like so many questions to ask.
Yeah.
Because for me, honestly, if you ask me, if I found 300 million, I'm giving it away.
Really?
How much are you giving away?
Bro, I'm giving it away. Honestly.
How much are you giving away?
All of it.
Okay.
Because, bro, 300 million as cash, let's be honest. That is some narcos shit. That is some theft shit. That is some crazy ass shit. Because if someone gets wind of Calvin has collected that 300 them,
It's
do you
over for
really
you.
think on Wednesday I'm over here doing
But-
the podcast with all of my fingers?
But what I'm saying though,
And I like
is-
my fingers.
what I'm saying is though, like 300 million is a lot of money.
Even
right?
you don't even fucking lie on this here podcast.
Me,
You would give the fuck shit back.
all of it.
Fuck off, man. Don't
All of
even
it.
Like you, consider you're Captain Cowardice. You wouldn't. Gee, hold
No,
on.
you know what? I
Gee,
agree with you.
I know.
This nigga paranoid.
Gee,
Yeah.
Gee, who can't
Yeah,
even
he's
be
giving
outside
it
the
back.
house with his
Don't
phone
let him
at
tell you all this.
5%.
Macho shit, I'm not.
Please, don't even
Nigga.
try
That's
that.
hilarious.
Gee,
Kenya Anti-Corruption
I saw this
Commission.
guy so disappointed writing that shit in the group. I was like, let it simmer.
Yeah, we know
I'll
you,
bring it
nigga.
to the pod. Don't even fucking lie. And if you lied on air, repent.
Not
Listen,
repent.
listen, guys, listen. If I found 300 million shillings somewhere now, I'm not giving all of it back. I'd give some of it back, but not all of it.
Now you're
Because-
giving everything.
No, but, listen why I'm saying that though. The reason I'm saying that is because now
Why are you cupping though?
at this stage, I know how to clean like a 50M easily.
It's not about
No,
cleaning
it's
the
not
money,
that.
bro.
You.
Honesty.
It's someone who knows there was 300
Does he
mics
still
in
do
there.
the moment of meditation?
No,
No.
they killed that.
Damn.
It's not the only thing that died, clearly.
Well,
Oh.
Yo, but honestly, like for real, like I'm not even lying. Like I like money and everything about it. well, I wouldn't say everything about it, but in this context, to be honest, I'd rather and I'm being very genuine.
Yes,
I know
Judge
I
Smith.
probably.
You wouldn't like take a 2M or a 3M?
For what, bro? Like I'm
Or
telling
5
you,
or
the
10.
source. Here's the thing: it's hard currency. You get what I mean? Like it's hard currency. You know, if someone's gonna come look for this shit, you get like.
How are they gonna find you? They lost it.
Bro, they lost
I think
it.
they can
bro.
track.
Wani,
Fam, let me tell
where
you.
are you taking the rest of the money
Bro,
back?
300
where are you
million.
taking that money
300
back?
million is not money to throw up your ass and it fucking disappears.
If you're taking the money,
like,
take
let me
it all.
fucking tell you. Like,
Ashley,
like,
what are you doing?
there's not that many. Bro, 300 them.
How much are you returning?
Honestly, I'd probably return some. And then
Bro,
I go like,
every-
okay, he may patch up, but I feel like my paranoia will get the best of me. Also, I'll start thinking about, okay, what if this is like have you had stories about people
Disappearing in Lake Yala? River
or
Yala?
even like the money talking to them, or like
Oh, here we
the
go.
No, like superstition definitely come through, right? I wouldn't be able to sleep properly at night because I'm just like, people are tracking me down because they know I have this money. So I'd probably,
Like,
if I'm taking
you know
all the
what?
money, I'd dip and go to a different country.
Like,
No, you won't,
With
Ashley.
immediate effect.
now that you
Yeah, you
speak about
won't.
all that supernatural stuff, I was having a conversation this week with some people from Coast, and they're talking about genies and all this nonsense.
Bro, don't ever think it's nonsense. Bro, guys be
Maybe
out.
believe in that shit.
Remember Florida in Coast? Florida pale Mamangina. Bro, you're just dancing with a babe. She's like, nini, hiyo, wafanya vipi wewe? On the dance floor. You know that tarab shit. And then she just walks away and turns into a cat.
Stop.
Uko soko ni
That's
Florida wewe.
bullshit.
Yo!
Yo CF2
That's
ama ya
bullshit.
Wait, funny enough, they mentioned
They mentioned the
cats.
same
They
cat
mentioned
shit.
cats, right?
Bruh.
So let me ask a question, right? Let me ask. There's 1, 2, 3, 7 of us. How many people in there believe in like genies?
Me, 100%.
1, 2, 3.
I'm 50-50 on it. Bro.
Really?
I'm 50-50 on it.
Really?
No, not in that sense, because the question I ask myself
Byron?
is,
Ah,
you don't
that's my
believe
guy.
it. Mamba, you don't believe Austin. You believe. Have you encountered Austin? Have you encountered yourself?
A genie.
A genie?
Omieri.
Guys who run with leopards and stuff. Okay.
Those
In
are
the
Olympic
local
guys.
culture.
Those guys who run at night. Basangas, sindio?
Night
They're
runners.
usually naked, eh? Bruh, imagine at night you're just waking up from morning.
I'm beginning to think that's a fetish, but that's a
You're
story
waking
for
up
another
from-
Same.
You
day.
know what? Honestly,
You
Same.
guys have never heard about
I
that
think
joke?
I think Andy's right. I think that night running is a fetish.
Exhibitionism plus,
Yeah.
you know.
Have you guys ever heard of that
On
guy
wheels.
who's have you guys ever heard of that guy who was running solo at night?
No?
He's running, then he's hearing pa 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 pa. Then he's like, who's this guy who's
I
following
already
me?
see where this is going.
Same.
No. No, you need to attend that Dave Chappelle special because you're going to need to write some material.
Imagine running a KM.
But anyway,
and then you're just
why I'm
talking.
50-50
What
is,
do I know what
on one hand, I haven't seen it, but on the other hand, what haven't we seen that we don't know of
Right?
yet? So I'm entertaining it and not at the same time. I'm not like holding on to it and like really believing and buying into it. I'm like, maybe it's not even religious as they put it. Maybe it's scientific.
Right.
Maybe it's a different, I don't know, timeline that they exist on, and we can't. Maybe it's a parallel universe
Yeah.
that we can't see, or we don't have the capability of.
I don't
interact-
believe in that genie shit.
Bro,
Why?
listen, you guys just need. You know, we called them Ganga on the radio.
Well, I don't remember.
Wa kutoka
Fam.
Tanzania.
The guy was like, mcheze na mimi bana. The phone line stopped working. Do you remember?
Hapo umepush.
Me, I'm playing with this shit. These guys will tell you go look for like a black hawk, like chicken. You know, like no blemish. Imagine trying to be in the market looking for like
A black cock.
black hawk.
Wow.
You
It's
know,
like, is it a big black cock or is it a small?
no, it has to be like a jogo with no white stripe, no blemish whatsoever. Like that thing is
just a big black cock.
You know, like, have you ever taken out your Air Force One? Okay. Then again,
I was wearing Air Force Ones this morning, by the way. Not black ones though.
I was about to say something very inappropriate, but
Yeah, but you say a lot of stuff that's inappropriate. So why?
no, but
why?
this one wouldn't have been no Diddy.
I believe you.
You know, like
Yeah,
Anyway,
I believe
you've
you.
held like a big black cock. You know what I mean?
Right. So you get.
Yes, I have.
What?
No. Yeah. You get.
Why are you giving it a high five for that?
Because I can't.
He pulled me back real quick.
Just like,
So anyway, so you guys believe in like that? I don't know. I find that to be.
no, here's the thing. Guys, come on, man. You guys are. You know, here's the thing. Leave what you believe in and go study these things and, you know, convince yourself whether they're real. It's one life. Hey, like say for instance, you want to skydive. Guys usually skydive, right? You want to test out a Ferrari, you know. You want to try giving head and all of these kind of things. You try them. Why does it stop when it comes to witchcraft? Why don't you want to see whether this shit is real?
Why would I though?
Because you're
It's a
trying to...
scam, bro. They're gonna
There's
get
no scam.
money to show me some. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't think you need to know that it exists, but just be open-minded to the fact that it might exist. Like, if you believe in like angels and demons and stuff, how far is it believing in the supernatural, like women turning into cats, or like mommy?
Now, like changelings, like
Or
I can
like-
believe in changelings because now, sorry to cut you short, and then I take it back to you. Factor in the scientific part of it, like there's beings that can change form from this to this, but there's also people who believe that this is a spiritual/religious thing.
So yeah, I take it
Would
away.
it be both?
Yeah, I don't believe in it as a spiritual religious thing. I just believe in it as a supernatural.
Okay.
Because supernatural is in all forms, right? It can be good, it can be bad. It's in all forms. I believe in the supernatural, full stop. I don't want to find out if it's there. I don't want it to ever come my way so that I can be like, oh shit, I've experienced that. No. I've heard stories about certain things that I'm just like, I will never want to be in that situation. It's from like personal friends. I would never be in a situation where like I'm seeing a ghost or I'm seeing something supernatural, like genies being put in like bottles and shit, or you know, mermaids and stuff. I do not ever want to see them. But
Even
I'm
mermaids?
open. I don't want to
bro.
see that shit.
Hey,
I
mermaids,
don't want to
Wow.
see it.
over here, man, public beach. Which one, what was it called? Kenyatta Public Beach. Aye. In the morning, you're taking that morning
I can't
walk.
believe that I'm sitting on a podcast in 2024 and you lot are talking about all this supernatural shit and believing it.
I believe it's there.
I almost found out when I was in high school, but I chickened out because I thought this guy was going to, like, for real, you know, show us some things that we couldn't unsee. It was me and another homie. Yeah, it was pause, major pause.
Major pause.
But yeah,
This guy in school, he was like, I'm about to show you
there was this Somali Muslim kid in school. I think I was in Form 3. He was in Form 2. So one time we were just having that conversation. So me and another guy from that group that was having that conversation, as the others were leaving, we're going in to eat, you know, some more pause. So this guy was like, you know, if you guys wanted to like really find out, then I could actually show you a guan.
Fuck around and find out.
And this was, maybe G, you might not understand, but this was a time when in high school, Illuminati was the thing that was shaking everybody, bro.
See, you
So
were
you
in the
think-
Illuminati, then you and Dr. Pizzo.
Yeah,
Man,
I remember that.
Yeah. So you can imagine the atmosphere in these conversations are
Wow,
happening.
I've really seen things there.
So now this guy, he tells us, me and this homie, like, if you guys want to see this, I can show you. Do you want it? Pause, guys.
Bro, this one, like, you know, everything
I
in
know,
this
I
thing.
know.
I'm really trying.
Because I'm thinking of Aladdin and you know you have to rub the thing for the genie to come out.
I see you.
But anyway, so we buy into it and you're like, sawa, me I'm down to see if this is actually for real, like genies are for real. But then he gives us a disclaimer. He's like, now I need you guys to do this. Don't panic. And just know that once you see this, you can't unsee it. And that's just it. There's nothing you can do about it. So that's why I made chickened out, because you've already given us like a warning beforehand. But then now when you stop before the actual reveal and tell us, now this is
So
what
did anybody else actually go through?
No,
with
we
it?
both chickened out, bro. We were too scared.
But
like,
have you heard about these mushroomy things where guys go on these funny retreats and they take these mushrooms and
Oh, yeah.
we should.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Ayanesca or something.
Or something like that.
Ayahuasca.
Yeah, ayahuasca.
Yeah, you've heard about that, right?
Yeah.
I know someone who's done it.
Death.
I know someone who's done it twice, and she said the first time it was amazing. She did the second time, she goes, it traumatized her.
Yeah.
So it depends.
trying to do
I've done a lot of research on this because I mean, apparently it opens up your mind to like a lot of possibilities of what you could be, what your actual future is meant to look like, etc. And I've done a lot of research, and they always tell you like don't go in with expectations of your trip, or don't go in when you're in a bad place mentally, because
Right.
then your trip is gonna be really messed
Terrible.
up. Yeah, like any other drug, I think, like marijuana,
personally-
alcohol, etc.
Personally, I couldn't do it, Ash. Like for me, I have one belief about myself when it comes to drugs, and this is the reason why I've never done hard drugs. Why I'd never do anything beyond say any drugs whatsoever. Right? I feel the way my mind's set up is just one short circuit away from real craziness, and I really feel that any of those hallucinogen
Yes.
type drugs, I really feel it could really just send me over the edge.
Yeah, man, that's the next level, bro. What you afraid of the next level?
It is.
That's what's holding things back, man. That's why we're wondering why are things not working. Kumbe, it's you.
Bro, you know,
What are you afraid of?
Unleash it. Yeah.
I'm
What are you afraid of?
I like being
In control.
well, that's probably what it is.
Bro,
Yeah, it
have
is.
I ever told you guys one time, man? I think I've said this story. One time, like, we're on Thika Road with my old lady. We're coming up, and I think there must have been an escape in Madare Hospital or something. All I remember is seeing a guy naked, stark naked, basangas. He just jumped on the road, you know, like 6 lanes. Whoopah!
What?
And I'm just like trying to cover my mom. I'm just like, the fuck,
Who
man?
was driving?
Why are you trying to cover your mom, though?
No, like this shit is crazy.
Who was
Your
driving?
mom's seen a dick before. Come on,
No,
bro.
like,
Right?
listen.
I mean-
How do you think you're here?
Yeah.
No.
Also, it's okay for you to see, though.
No, it's not.
Yeah. But you're busy covering your mom's eyes.
But
Like, this
but
ain't
here's
for
the
you.
thing.
But you're watching everything. You're watching him going through 6 lanes.
Parental
You know, first and
guidance.
foremost, right? Like, anyway, bleep out all of that shit. You know my
That's the promo.
Listen, you know my mom has discovered this show that goes out on Sunday at 10 because my auntie put
Praise
it on the
party.
family group.
Amen,
She's like,
honey.
oh my God, Ngox, is this you guys? I was like,
They call you Ngox.
Ngox, yeah, like Nguks. I was like, oh no, shit.
Ngoko.
Like, what else do you guys put on there?
But the praise part is dope, though.
It's dope.
But go on.
Then I was just like, you know, like if they click, the next thing they'll do,
Is get the mics.
yeah, like, and you know, the
Hey.
first topic will be like, I kicked out my mom. Yeah, but anyway, it's dope. Make sure you lock in 10 o'clock
Sundays.
Sunday.
So,
Yeah, I think you should just go through with it.
nah, I
Never
don't
done
know.
shrooms before?
Never done shrooms before.
We should.
I'm
Have you
scared,
done
man.
shrooms?
Yeah, we should do like
Hell
team,
no,
team
not-
building, but then a retreat
Facts.
in the
Facts.
team building.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
facts.
No.
That would be fun.
No.
Have you done shrooms?
No, not yet.
Okay. Do you know the other day someone left a brownie in my house?
You ate it.
Ah, hell no. It's
Why
still
not?
there.
Oh, I did. I had the wildest trip on Friday on should I really be saying this on chocolate that was laced, right? And I went into like beast mode. Then after that, like my high really just dropped, and I was just like my brain doesn't function.
Yeah, I don't. I think like I said on the radio this week. If you go to homie's house and he has chocolate or brownies or any kind of
touch it.
confectionery in the
Eat.
fridge, do not touch it.
Eat and thank
Don't.
me later.
Do not.
Me, I just be on Mattel. That's it.
Yeah, I
Oh
don't.
no, it's Mattel.
Okay. No, I hear that, man. I don't trust myself with drugs because I know I have an addictive personality.
For me.
So now,
That's the
now we are
main
getting to
reason.
the root
Yeah.
causes of this.
So G.
I mean, but if I feel like, let's say I took a hard drug and I liked it, I'm going to do it again.
But do you
I'm going
feel?
to do it again.
Do you feel like if you have the right people around you, then you wouldn't necessarily have the addictive
house.
tendency?
I know me.
Okay.
I know myself. And if you guys are around me and you guys are positive and you're trying to stop me from taking the drugs, I'll
Fuck
be like,
you.
Stop you
yeah.
or using with you.
Because
No, I
like
can't.
some things personally, like I can't do marijuana without people that I actually genuinely trust. I can't do it by myself as well. Even like alcohol, I can't necessarily just drink by myself. It has to be around. It's a social thing, which is where like you've what's the word called? you've made yourself so aware that this is only gonna be taken around
Right.
specific people, so you don't necessarily like crave it
Right.
when you're alone. But
What,
I get you.
what about
Talking about the hard
what about
drugs.
you heard about this Mira band? It's not Mira.
Mira is Mugo.
Gwethe TV. Gwethe TV.
Right. By the way,
Stingoni deadly. Yo, those guys killed
By
me.
the way, let me talk about Gwethe TV. Those guys came to the event that we were at on Saturday.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I left everybody in that club wearing a Gwethe TV hat.
Yeah.
I don't know where he chomoes them, man.
Bro, by the way,
they
I'm
just
also,
pop
by the way,
out.
that kid is the greatest salesman
100.
I've ever seen
Yep.
in my life.
It's
He's
culture,
the one.
bro.
Bruh,
Culture.
he does not take, not take no for it. I respect
Where's your
him.
Gwethe TV thing?
No, I bought one for some people. I had a hat on, so I bought one for the other
That's the
guys.
culture. But so anyway, the difference, there's like two types, right? So there's even Mira, what do you call it?
Mogoka.
Mogoka, Mira. Anyway, I'm not here to get into the technicality of it, but there was a ban, right?
Right.
And as we record this today, the ban has been lifted yesterday.
Right.
The Cabinet Secretary for Agriculture was like, yo, the classification and the something act of 2023
Blah,
or
blah, blah.
something. I was like, first and foremost, there's this whole classification. Well done. As we're recording this afternoon, the governor of Mombasa owns a certain radio station that was raided by KRA.
Yeah.
Really?
How crazy is that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Literally 24 hours.
Wow, that's wild.
You smell what I'm smelling?
I
That's
don't
what
know,
the
man.
rock said.
Hey.
But anyway, back to that whole story. Fam, I was here for it. That ban should have ensued for like, well, anyway, and I say this in jest. I don't want, if this is your means of earning a living, I'm just doing it for the comedic value.
Wakitaka watakukujia.
Because, bro, how are guys being creative? Did you see the drums, the yellow ones, that were being cut open and they're stuffed with leaves like this? Because guys are trying to smuggle them into coast. This would have been like the prohibition era. We'd have had like guys out in Meru who are like Pablo. They're just out there chilling. Like across county lines.
Ready.
Like they get to Kwale and they're just like, how are we going to sneak this in?
Do you think
Bro, like,
sometimes
hold up. Like, imagine going to Wilson. You fly a plane into like Meru. Vroom. Then it's like going into coast. It's been shot. And then it just lands. And it's
imagination
just
is-
full
Seen a
of
full
leaves.
movie.
Oh my God.
Yeah, do you sometimes think it's a plot to get money still? Because anything that's prohibited or illegalized,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know,
blows
like take it back to Al Capone days, you know, when liquor was,
Prohibited, yeah.
prohibited. The amounts of money that guys were making were crazy.
Bootlegging.
So do you think that still, even in the 254 and some of these moves are being made, it's still a plot to maybe raise some revenue somewhere else?
Of course, yes. There's always that, right? And I don't want to really get into that. But back to this cost thing, this is like, let me tell you, no disrespect to Abdul Samad, but bruh, whoever's advising you, fire those guys. That was by far the dumbest. Like, fam, 2 counties in a
Yeah.
country where everybody is consuming this thing. You get like what is it that you aim? You know, this is not that Kenya's Coast C Kenya kind of thing. Like, how were they thinking it was going to succeed? You know what I mean? You're part. I mean, this is a county. You guys are a county government and everything. There's bylaws you guys can have there, but you understand this is a crop. It's like saying, okay, so you guys, you know, like you need to think about it very well. Coast is not a town that produces their own food. And of course, there's farmers because the coast is big. You get?
Okay.
But if now people are saying, oh, so you don't want our Mira, we'll keep our cabbages as well.
A trade war between counties.
Exactly.
You're mad.
You get? Like people will wake up and come to the governor and be like, boss, stop this nonsense. It's, you know, it's trade. It
I
doesn't
get it.
work like that.
And to broaden up the conversation, and let me ask you something. Do you give yourself the reservation to change your, I think you've mentioned it, your views and your beliefs in future? As you've said, maybe the Genie for maybe 2017 or 2007 is a different Genie
Or
from
the journalist from 2007.
Oh, you saw that?
Oh, you be.
what was the last thing you did and it was something you had vowed or never saw yourself being able to do the same way you're saying, I'm never taking a hard drug or blah, blah, blah. And then maybe a couple of weeks down the line, we find you know.
That's it. I'd have to think about it. That's actually a very interesting question.
Because we all have been through that. Like, I know I said I'd never do this, but here I am.
Here we are now, yeah.
Yeah. And it goes out to the whole room.
Okay, as you guys are thinking about that, shout going out to KQ, shout going out to Mumbwa from KQ. She sent us a package.
Oh, she
Well,
has?
the mics are open. She was like, "You guys mentioned the mics are open on the podcast,"
The
and I
airline
love,
on the podcast.
yeah, and I love that you guys mentioned that. They sent a package to mics are open.
Okay, I hope, because I have my KQ. Hey, send me some more miles, yeah? some more miles. Send me some miles.
Yeah, also, Ted Muturi from Good Shepherd Nyeri told me to say hi to you.
Teddy.
Yeah, I was playing at there's a nice joint, a nice new joint called Rockdale. Is it Rockdale? Yeah, sides of Karen, and he was there with
With his dreadlocks.
Yeah, I told
Has
me
he
to say
shaved
hi.
them?
No, still there.
I'm still thinking about your question. I can't, I'm drawing a blank.
Like the last thing you changed, and you said, I'm never, ever, ever doing this. But I think maybe the best example I can use for me was the first time I became a side nigga, I was like, damn, it'd be like this. Was okay, during my, heydays, my days in relationships, thinking I'm dating the future mother of my children. I could never even imagine of cheating in this situation, leave alone being a side nigga. So now, me being a side nigga, I was looking at the other side. No, I've never cheated. But I've been the person that someone is cheating with.
Man, we need to do
There's
the
a lot of
definition
cheating happening, but I can't even. Hey,
I was cheating.
So you
I
guys
was
are that pious.
cheating on
this
myself.
week.
I mean, I'm planning to settle,
What?
so
What
that's
you laughing
different.
at? Why are you laughing?
Actually, the beginning of this year would have never.
You know. What do you know? We'll talk after.
Austin knows something that we don't know.
We were on the tea.
Austin knows
Fighting,
everything,
isn't
by the
it?
way.
So you guys,
I can't even
Okay.
think. Yeah.
Okay, it was just random.
I
Yeah.
think that one comes back as homework.
Yeah.
But
I've
this,
already
Yeah,
answered
we're not
mine.
good at that, but it's okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, let
I've
me.
already answered it.
Now, and you don't need to stress. Like,
Bruh.
if it doesn't come top of your mind right now, it's
Right.
easy.
Guys,
Yeah.
let's address the elephant in the room. Nothing to do with Arsenal. Dave Chappelle.
Oh. First and foremost, fuck everything I ever said on that podcast when Saddam was here, when I doubted myself about Manchester United. Last night, oh my God, and for the last 2 nights, I've been watching the documentary called 99 on Amazon Prime. The story about how in the year 1999, Manchester United took the treble. I am a fucking Manchester United fan.
You won the FA Cup.
Because of
Shut the fuck
small
up, shut the
cutlery.
fuck up.
Now,
Listen, I'm
where
back.
was this confidence?
I'm back.
Where was this brevity
like
in
the
the previous
pain.
episode, nigga?
Roy Keane.
You're such a chihuahua.
Roy Keane hates United.
You should have been backing.
Like-
you should
like-
have been backing like this in front of Saddam.
Roy Keane hates United.
That was so painful. Him, the semi-final, getting that yellow card, not playing in the game.
Roy Keane hates United like the rest of us.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Anyway,
no one cares.
Anyway,
The elephant in the room is Dave Chappelle. Can we move to Dave Chappelle?
Yes, let's please.
So Dave Chappelle,
as we record this,
as we
today,
record this, is supposed to be performing tonight. And I want to talk about the run-up towards the event. So on Monday morning, was it? Monday morning.
it was, man.
Very early Monday morning, tickets for Dave Chappelle show go on sale. Now, us guys were awake because we do a morning show. So when I first saw that post on Punchline Comedy's page, it was like 5 minutes posted. Fam, can you believe
12 likes.
Sold out.
12 likes, something like that? Can you believe? And I really hate this to admit this. I can't believe that Kenya has got me to the point where I don't trust anything or anyone.
Yeah.
Nah, not just Kenya, but I get it. Yeah.
Like, as in, I looked at the poster, I was like, this poster looks too basic. I went onto the M-Pesa and I was about to pay my money, and then I saw Sticks and Stones come up. I'm like, but Sticks and Stones was one of his specials like 5 years ago. Why wouldn't he call it the latest one? Bro, I didn't buy a ticket. So then now, by the time I'm like, it's saying like 30% sold out, I'm like, I go back, M-Pesa, I'm like, I see it, I'm like, this is a
It's a scam.
By the time I talk to Calvin and I go back, sold out,
Gone!
Quick.
gone. Bro, do you know the reason why I don't or didn't have Dave Chappelle tickets then? It's simply to do with the fact that our trust has been eroded. I know the funniest thing about all of that though, the funniest thing about all of that is that there's two angles that this Dave Chappelle story is going to take, right? You're going to have first of all, when you go to the concert tonight, you can't have a phone. Most stand-up comedy, that's standard for stand-up comedy around the world.
Material.
You can't take your phone in. So there's going to be, you can't watch this via IG.
None.
Because there'll be no phones allowed, right? The second thing is, we are going to have to, the people who are going to go are going to be talking about this for the next week. I was at Dave Chappelle's show.
100%.
This is the ultimate FOMO.
Ultimate.
I've never seen anything like it.
But the good thing is, guys will be able to watch it on Netflix.
Oh, why is it?
I feel like it's
shooting a
gonna be a special,
documentary.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so it'll come out later, right? But bruh, that is actually crazy. But what was actually like crazy, like FOMO was telling G, was someone sending pictures to a friend of mine, and they're like, "Yo, we just had dinner with Dave Chappelle last night."
Wow.
There's
Like,
length
What
to this.
I wouldn't give.
To do that
Hey, are you
across
sure
the
about that
table.
one, G?
No, like Dave, I mean, he's just there, lighting his cigarette because that guy smokes on
yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
And he's just free himself. Mad.
But the good thing is also you could lie. You could say you were there. Who knows?
Yeah.
Nah, you can't lie about this one. You can't lie about this one. They're gonna lie, but nah,
But
you can't.
honestly, though, he is gonna do another whatever,
Proper show.
a proper show.
Okay, so this goes out on Friday.
Yeah,
Calvin, are you going?
I'll go.
Okay.
Yeah.
to represent. To
Okay, so.
represent us. Hey, G, you felt that one. I can feel your energy just dipped. Like, damn, I wish I could have just.
No, bitch, I'm going to.
You get, but here's the thing, like, bro, now I'm looking at these things in a very different way. Africa's really opened up. Like, bro,
No, but Dave has always been pro-Africa,
He's
though.
always, I mean, he relocated to thingy.
To SA for a couple of
SA
months.
for a couple, yeah, you get.
Yeah.
But no, just look at it from like the larger perspective. Like, I said it on the podcast here a couple of weeks ago. Fam, like yesterday I was talking to someone in Rwanda and they showed me like a video. They're like, oh, can you see the stadium? It's open. And Arsenal are supposed to be playing over there. Like so many of these good things are happening. This weekend, everyone's going to Kigali for
Basketball.
BAL. You know what I mean?
The thing about it is
Like
that you could say Africa's opening up, but it's not opening up for everyone. It's opening
Yeah.
up for the privileged, I think. Because, like, for example, it's nice that the basketball, whatever, of Africa is going to be in Kigali this weekend. But the thing about it is, how many people from Nairobi or Kenya can just jump on a plane, pay $500 to go to Rwanda,
Yeah.
sort out accommodation, get the tickets and go in? So
True.
it's, you know what I'm trying to say?
But also how I'm looking at it is like on the NBA page, they posted they're going to have 3 watch parties on the continent.
Oh yeah, there's
On the
one.
final.
There's one next week
Nairobi,
in Nairobi. Yeah.
Joburg, and Durban, right? Like you can see these things a decade ago.
Oh, so are you going
for
for Kigali? You haven't decided.
I haven't.
Because
It's not Kendrick.
I got invited to the watch
party?
parties.
For the ones are for
Nairobi,
the 14th.
for Nairobi.
Yeah, for 14th June. That's the final of the NBA. That's going to be epic.
Oh, do you want to go?
Hey, I wouldn't say no to
Oh, yeah,
that.
you're the yeah.
Hennessy,
You
right?
need to go. Yeah, you
Yeah.
need to go because
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Of all of us, you're the biggest basketball fan here, anyway.
But so I look at it from like the artists who are coming here, the record labels even. Like a lot of record labels are setting up camp over here. Like you probably are hearing them, but you don't
the
know.
thing about it
but
is-
it's happening.
But it's happening. But also, is it filtering down? That's the question. Like it's happening. Like you'll probably find it's the same people. I don't want to use the word gatekeepers because people use that word.
Call it what it is.
No. The reason I won't use the word gatekeepers is because people can even look at us and call us gatekeepers.
Okay.
Me, I'm just doing my thing. If you want to get involved, you get involved. If you don't, you don't. You get me?
Yeah.
And that's how most quote unquote gatekeepers think. Because I feel also it goes 2 ways. A lot of the quote unquote gatekeepers are being seen as just keeping that privilege to themselves. But then there's a lot of people who are not gatekeepers who are waiting for the so-called gatekeepers to say, open the gates, run in. You still have to do the work. Wherever you are, you still have to do the work. The work has to be done. It's like when someone says to, and I've used this example before, when someone says to me these days, gee, I want to be on the radio, I'll be like, do you have a podcast? No. Start there.
100.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
By the way, shout going out to the Waku podcast. It's done by a guy called Francis. He works at Java, Kileleshwa. Every time I go in there, he's like,
Nice.
yo, check out my podcast. So this morning when I went to get my coffee, I opened it on Spotify. It's an 100% Shengan Swahili. I'm struggling for it, but the Waku, WAKU podcast by Francis, check it out. I'm listening to it as we go, and I just love the fact that you can start anywhere. You know what I mean? Just start.
Yeah, with what you have.
But also, so just to kind of put it into perspective, right? Like even TikTok opening up offices over here. I think TikTok, and once they start to like monetize the content for people, is gonna be absolutely amazing. I'm blown away by TikTok. I don't spend too much time on it, but I love how unpolished TikTok is, like as compared to Instagram. Instagram, your lights have to be perfect. What. Bruh, me, I've never forgotten the guy who's always posting those videos with his camera and it's looking like there's mist. He's like, Joroge, you're over there commenting about Kendrick Lamar beefing with Drake, but you can't. Bro, that guy kills me. You get like,
Do you know?
It's like it's changed the game. Anyone can.
Do you know? I think one of my favorite TikTok pages. I don't know the guy's name. Is the one where he cuts the stories down. He annotates the stories.
Oh yeah,
So
he
there's-
saves you time.
Yeah. I don't remember his name, but they'll have someone say, "Hi, welcome to my page." And now I have a story for you. Then he just cuts it and he summarizes the stories in like
Seconds.
20 seconds.
In seconds.
I love that guy. He's too
Yeah,
funny.
because sometimes you'll see a babe or someone wanting to tell a story, and then now you see how fast the bar is moving and it's moving slowly.
Get
So
ready with me as I
man,
tell you about.
this is gonna be a
Yeah.
long thing. The homie saves us so much
Do you
time.
guys speed up some of that, like watch
Yeah.
time on whatever on YouTube?
If I have
and all
to
of that?
speed up, then
But
it's the
this-
wrong video for me. I just swipe.
Man, my mom was watching some other content creator in the house. Like, I'm not even knocking them. I think she was like, I don't know. I don't remember. But all I remember is watching it and I was like, hey, my mom has patience, eh? Because that, you see how you've said it?
Get ready with
Today we're going, my daughter and I, it was a
And
bit
she'll
older and
watch.
all of
But
that.
but all of it has, the thing about it is, it's like, what I think about content is that even if you, like I watched some content today. It was a DJ, can't remember his name. He had 78 views, but he had some advertising within his content. The point I'm trying to make is that, like, end of the day, like, just do it.
Yeah.
Because the thing about it is, it's like everything will. Those 78 people who watch this stuff probably thinks that is amazing.
They're your people.
You know
You'll
what I'm
find your
trying to say?
people.
So the
Yeah.
thing about it is, and we had Sir M on the show this week, and he was talking about how he started to put his mixes out on TikTok.
Yeah.
And he's like, by force, you're going to see my talent.
Yeah.
And look where he is now. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of those ones, just put it out there, and what sticks, sticks. Well, I mean, I didn't know we needed the praise part, but here we are. Do you know what I mean? Guys, before we wrap, because that hour has flown, this thing in, I think it's New York, where they've got a club where before you are admitted into this club to go and party and sherehe, you have to prove that you have $50,000 in the bank. What do you think about that?
Discuss.
Calvin was the one who was for it.
Do you know why
I don't understand the culture over there,
Filter.
so to
So,
me it seems
the thing is,
unnecessary.
well, here's the way I look at it, right? I feel that, I mean, first of all, having 50,000 in the bank is all right, but it's also like some millionaires would look at that and say, that's like having 5 bob or 5 shit. You know what I'm trying to say? 50 grand, you work hard, is kind of attainable. You get me? Right? So there's that. But then you have, the problem with that thinking is you have people who have 50K and all their bank balance is going to say is 51,000. You have people who have 50K and their bank balance is 500 million. They're not the same.
Yeah.
You get me? So that's kind of why I feel like it's unnecessary, because it doesn't the separation it gives you is imaginary. You get?
I don't think so, because I think that's the common denominator. Whether it's 51 or if it's 50,001, that's the common denominator. So to them, it's like when you have your standards for the people that you're dealing with. You have a baseline. You know, it can't go below this. So
Right.
anybody else who goes below this, I'm not even wasting my time. Let's not even.
So the
talk.
question I would ask you is, if you
Yeah.
had 500M, would you? I mean, I'm picturing myself with 500M. I'd want to be around other people who have got that level of wealth. I mean, 50K.
I mean,
You'll have
there's-
the option. You
there's-
can, but you also know where people like you hang out.
Why do you support it?
I support it because, first and foremost, a lot of people, like you've used that example of 500M. All of these guys will gravitate towards each other. It's a thing about life. The more, like, what do you think people say? You moved out of the hood. You had all of this money. You didn't want to be around this. It's a thing. You have a Range Rover today. You start to make a lot more money. You're like, I could use a helicopter, right? If I have a helicopter, what am I doing hanging out with you who's got a Range Rover? I need to know where I can get spare parts for a thingy. My Bell, my Airbus, all of those different kind of things. So it's a thing. And honestly, country clubs already do it.
Right. That's the actual club.
All right.
So this club is they're just throwing it. But if you really actually think about it, country clubs
Do it anyway.
Ash unasema aje?
Personally, I think, okay. I think for some, yes, it will make sense. As you're saying, like country clubs already do it, but we understand why they already do it because that's going to be specific individuals who will be going to the country club. So for specific clubs, I think it will be a good idea. But generally, nah. Like, I'm not, if we're talking about it in Kenya, I'm not about to go to Cavalli and show you my bank statement with 50 G's. You know what I mean? Like,
I've not played Cavalli for a while.
right? So if it's specific, if it's other places, then yeah, sure, you know. But if you're telling me I to show my bank statement with 50 G's or equivalent to $50,000 in like Ibiza or bar next door, nah. Like before, it's a local.
I hear that.
But
Be
you
for
see,
real.
You know, it's interesting. There's a very interesting new law that's just been passed in the UAE, but apparently it's always been there. And a couple of like travel agents are telling you by the time you check into like the UAE, they might start checking whether you have your ticket back. And I think is 3,000 AED equivalent to like what? 100K. Let me see.
Is that for everyone or just for people from specific countries?
No, it's a thing that apparently it's always been there.
But they haven't really enforced
They
it.
never really, but kinda. Some people were stopped. Yeah, so 3,000 AD, it's about 107K. Yeah, so it's kind of been there.
Yeah, but it's
I'm
you know
losing my
what,
track
it's
of my-
been there.
something I
It's
wanted
been
to
there in quite a few countries though, because they used
Oh,
to.
what I wanted to say, sorry, is this, right? These things are there in life. They might be a bit silent. There's places that when you look at the price of the drinks, you can already tell that, I'm not going there. I remember when G used to have a Sunday night at Caramel, Sunday afternoon. Fam, by virtue of Caramel had put out a bottle that was how much? Was it 700K or
Yeah,
something?
something like that, yeah.
It filtered everybody.
Yeah.
Guys were just like, bruh. Like I remember one time when we came on a Sunday, guys were just on that happy hour thing.
Yeah, the
and even the
cocktails.
happy hour was very expensive. You get what I mean? But it just filtered.
Man, I remember leaving that place.
hundreds.
And that's the thing. I feel like money goes where money is needed, right?
Exactly.
Right.
So you're not going to go to a club knowing damn well you can't afford drinks there. Because even sometimes us in the squad, we're just like, we're not going there today. We don't have that kind of money. Maybe next week when, we're loaded and we can spend on bottles and bottles on bottles. We will go to a local if we're just like, okay, just beers. Cool. So money will go where the money is needed. There's no way you're going to tell me, you're going to go to a location knowing a beer is like 500 bob and you have 2 sock for 250 for a beer. It doesn't add up. So.
But to add on to what Ashley's saying, you see that club in New York, that 50 grand club, minimum, is probably going to have more posers than anything.
Right.
Because everyone's trying to get in to see what's there. Okay, I got my 50K, what?
Now
Me
what?
who's got about 5 million, bro, I ain't trying to be there. I'm trying to be like, if I've got that kind of money, I need to be hash.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in
So it
that.
actually deters the people with the money.
You get?
Yeah.
Like let's look at it. In Nairobi, when you look at some of these clubs where, ballers night, what, that is not the real ballers. Have you ever seen the CEO of Sijui what there? Guys who are making Sijui 100 and what share options
Right.
and bonuses. That's not where they are. You get? That real money can't...
I hear that.
Yeah. So it's just a thing. But also, it's good marketing. I guess they've gotten what they wanted.
Yeah,
to
because
get.
we're talking about it on the podcast in Nairobi.
In Nairobi.
Exactly.
Yep.
There you go. All right, this has been the Mics Are Open. Thank you very much for jamming with us today. We truly appreciate you. Please like, share, and subscribe. We're having some success in getting more people to come back to the channel. So please like, share, subscribe. More importantly, though, subscribe. it makes the algorithm favor us. Thank you very much. My name is G Money.
And the young.
Ashley.
Big C.
Bye.